One of my students just came out to me.
I kind of feel like white non-binary people are on a different planet. I feel like white non-binary people like this are the reason why I struggled for years to even begin to explore my own identity. There's just this weird obsession with having to be feminine and masculine and having to be androgynous. Why do you have to be androgynous to be non-binary?
I'm Jack. My pronouns are they, them, and I identify as trans and non-binary. Here are 3 things you can do to support trans children in your school. Number 1, be a visible trans ally. There are lots of ways to do this, from having trans-inclusive flags in your classroom to having trans-inclusive storybooks on your bookshelves. Number 2, stop unnecessarily gendering things in your school. This ranges from easy changes, like not grouping children into boys and girls, to not having gendered uniforms. Consider how excluded trans and especially non-binary children and staff may feel about gendered spaces and policies. And number 3, teach children about pronouns, what they are, how we use them, and why they're important. This allows trans people to not be singled out for their pronouns, and instead makes pronouns part of the norm.
Vegans are better than God. That's right. Every day, vegans are out there trying so hard not to exploit animals. When it's time to buy food, they try hard not to pay for any violence. They prefer to eat plants instead of the corpses of animals who didn't want to die. Vegans are out there also trying hard when it's time to buy clothing, not to buy things like wool, feathers, silk, or leather. What's God doing all this time? Fuck all. That's right. God is sitting up there watching us suffer. Vegans are better than God. So you have a choice. Do you want to be more like vegans? Or do you want to be more like God, who is evil, cruel, or just plain lazy? Or maybe even dead? What do you think?
I love having DID because I'm like, I never know what I look like. And then I look in a mirror or my phone screen and I'm like, what the fuck? You're emo. How did these shelves get here? Who put up the FNAF banner? Hatsune Miku? I don't know if I've done my homework or not. I have this whole desk set up to play The Sims and I haven't had somebody who wants to play The Sims in months. You're emo. Somebody bought a 5-foot Snorlax plushie and now he's just here. Am I a woman? Probably. Why is half of my recently played on Spotify Taylor Swift's discography in order? Who's gonna be the one to fill up this gigantic water bottle? And who was the one who drank it all? Am I a man? Sure. Who thought it was a good idea to, with our library card, for the first time check out JoJo's Part 1? I can't watch Bluey without feeling like I'm 5 years old. Am I non-binary? Yeah, definitely. I get. No. Yes? Whatever happened to my last therapy appointment is none of my business, because I don't remember. I have blue hair and pronouns.
Hi, here's some things my students have said / done since I came out and changed my teacher name. You have a new name? Well, yes, it's a name that makes me a lot happier, and that's why I changed it. I like your new name. I do too, but it's nice to know I have your approval. Mix? You mean like mixing you up like cookie dough? If that's gonna help you remember it, yeah, cookie dough works. Excuse me, Miss K, I need... It's Mix K! I did not ask them to do that. You guys are 5th grade, so I feel like I can tell you this a little bit more. My new name is going to be Mix K, and I go by they and she pronouns. Yay! Woo! Yeah, Mr. is for boys, and Miss is for girls. Well, I go by Mix Lovebug. What does that make me? Yep, my work here is done.
Care what you have. I don't. It doesn't mean we live in squalor. And it doesn't mean you're a bully.
I'm not even a bully! You literally detonate me, misgender me, and tell me that,